Welcome to the recovery room. Today, we're going to compare the handy dandy seatbelt to the influenza vaccine, the flu shot. What do they have in common? Well, not a whole lot, except that they both protect you from potentially dangerous things. I'm cancer physical therapy specialist, Dr. Leslie Walke. Let's learn more about that. Let's start with the myth that the flu shot can give you the flu. It cannot. It is completely impossible. And that is because there is no actual virus in the vaccine. What is contained in the vaccine is just a small snippet of the virus. It is just enough for our immune system to learn and create a defense around. But there is nothing alive or infectious in the flu shot. Now, yes, you can get redness and irritation at the injection site because, well, somebody just stuck you with a needle. But the shot cannot make you sick. The flu virus and the common cold virus are two completely different things. And the flu vaccine does not protect you against any of the 200 or so cold viruses. So you can still catch a cold. And because cold season and flu season happen at just about the same time, people will often incorrectly blame their cold on the flu shot. Now, we can't get the flu from the flu shot, but if you have had the flu shot, can you still get the flu? The answer is yes. And that is true for several reasons. First, it takes your body about 2 to 3 weeks to build up an immunity to the vaccine you were just given. So if you are exposed to the flu virus in the first couple of weeks after getting the shot, your immune system is not going to be ready to fight it off. That is why it is recommended that people get a flu shot as early in the flu season as possible. Secondly, there are many types of influenza viruses. The typical annual flu vaccine only protects you from about 3 to 5 of them. It takes about 6 months to create and build up a national supply of flu vaccine. This forces our public health experts to make their best estimated guess way in advance of the flu season as to which of the influenza viruses will be most active when it arrives. Most of the time, they're pretty accurate, but sometimes the data is just wrong. Sometimes when the flu season arrives, it comes with the flu viruses that weren't put in the flu vaccine. In this case, you will hear things like, "This year's flu vaccine is only about 25 to 50% effective." Well, that's not 100, but it is still way better than 0. And even in these instances, a person that gets the flu, that's had the flu shot, is way less likely to be hospitalized or to die. The majority of adults and children that die from the flu didn't get a flu shot. The flu is not just a bad cold. As I mentioned earlier, they are two different viruses. The flu can be very dangerous, especially if you are over the age of 65, have health problems, are immune suppressed, or are undergoing chemotherapy. The 2017-18 flu season was one of the deadliest flu seasons in decades, resulting in nearly 80,000 deaths and hundreds of thousands of hospitalizations. If you are a cancer survivor, you've already been through so much. Please protect yourself against being injured in a car accident by wearing your seatbelt and by protecting yourself from the influenza by getting a flu shot. If you have any questions about what is best for you, please speak with your nurse practitioner, medical oncologist, or primary care physician right away. Flu season is approaching. Buckle up. I'm Dr. Leslie Walke signing out from the recovery room. We'll talk again soon. Time to get my flu shot.
Hey, Les, you ready for the flu shot?
I am ready for my flu shot.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, poke.
Piece of cake.
Now get a Band-Aid.
I get my Band-Aid. And I got my flu shot.
Thank you. Bye.